What if the world suddenly ran out of oil and gas? Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and discovering something impossible. Every drop of oil and natural gas on Earth has vanished. No reserves, no pipelines, no hidden storage, as if someone had turned off the planet's energy tap. At first, people would think it was a mistake, a glitch in the markets, a temporary supply problem. But within hours, the truth would become terrifyingly clear. The world has just lost the fuel that powers modern civilization. The first shock would hit the energy markets. Oil prices would skyrocket instantly. Refineries would shut down. Governments would call emergency meetings. Gas stations would empty within hours. Long lines of cars would stretch across cities, waiting for fuel that will never arrive. Airlines would cancel thousands of flights. Cargo ships would remain in ports. The world's transportation system would begin to grind to a halt. And this is only the beginning. Within days, global transportation begins collapsing. Without diesel, trucks cannot deliver goods. Without jet fuel, planes cannot fly. Without marine fuel, container ships stop crossing oceans. Cities rely on constant deliveries of food, medicine, and supplies. But now the supply chains are breaking. Supermarket shelves begin to empty. Fresh food disappears first, then packaged food. People begin to panic. Crowds rush stores. Fights break out over basic supplies. Oil and gas are not just fuels. They are the backbone of modern industry. Plastics, pharmaceuticals, chemicals, fertilizers. Factories around the world begin shutting down. Construction sites go silent. Manufacturing stops. Millions of workers suddenly lose their jobs. The global economy begins to freeze. Stock markets crash, businesses collapse, and governments struggle to respond. Modern agriculture depends heavily on fossil fuels. Tractors require diesel. Fertilizers are produced using natural gas. Food transportation relies on trucks and fuel. Without these systems, farms struggle to operate. Harvests slow down dramatically. Food production drops. Prices begin to skyrocket. Some countries begin rationing food. For the first time in generations, many nations fear widespread shortages. Electricity grids begin to fail. Many power plants depend on natural gas. Without fuel, entire regions lose electricity. Cities fall into darkness. Hospitals switch to emergency generators. But those generators need fuel too. Water systems stop pumping. Internet infrastructure becomes unstable. Communication networks begin collapsing. The modern world runs on constant energy flow. Now that flow is disappearing everywhere. Global markets collapse. International trade stops. Currencies lose value. Inflation spirals out of control. Fuel becomes more valuable than gold. Governments impose strict rationing systems. Military forces begin guarding fuel reserves, power plants, and infrastructure. Protests erupt in major cities. People demand solutions, but there are none that can fix the problem quickly. As the crisis continues, tensions between nations rise. Countries scramble for any alternative sources of energy. Hydroelectric dams, nuclear fuel, lithium mines, rare earth minerals. Anything capable of producing electricity becomes strategically critical. Some governments begin securing borders. Others deploy military forces to protect energy infrastructure. Disputes over resources grow more intense. In some regions, conflicts break out over water, minerals, and remaining energy supplies.
What started as an energy crisis is now becoming a geopolitical crisis.
History has shown that when resources become scarce, cooperation becomes fragile. And in a world without oil and gas, desperation can push nations toward conflict. After 1 year without oil and gas, the world looks completely different. Air travel has almost disappeared. Shipping is minimal. Most vehicles sit abandoned. Cities begin shrinking as people migrate toward rural areas. Communities try to rebuild local economies based on renewable energy, solar panels, wind turbines, hydroelectric power, but replacing fossil fuels overnight was impossible. Human civilization is forced to reinvent itself. 5 years later, the world has transformed. Many modern industries no longer exist. Cities are smaller. Global trade is limited, but humanity survives. New technologies slowly emerge. Energy systems evolve. Societies adapt, because throughout history, humans have faced crises that seemed impossible to overcome, and somehow, they found a way forward. Oil and gas powered modern civilization for more than a century. They built our cities, our transportation, our global economy. Without them, the world would not simply slow down, it would transform completely. The real question is not whether humanity could survive without fossil fuels. The real question is how chaotic and painful that transition would be. So now I ask you, what do you think would happen if the world suddenly lost all oil and gas? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more what-if scenarios exploring the future of our planet.